the New York Jets, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson. The football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to the tight end, Kelsey, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Edwards-Helaire. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Now Wilson down around his goal line. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's caught by Myers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, Elliott. Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Mahomes. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 7 yards, the pickup there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again here, Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down now. Meredith. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go play action now. Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3rd drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Mahomes to throw once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Barnett. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Butker's kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So we've reached halftime with a bit. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
And this is caught at the 20. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On second down, Elliott once more.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second and 4. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things because it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the...
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 41 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They will try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Butker's kick here is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Jeffrey Simmons drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 39. 61 yards on the ground for him so far. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And this is going to be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On 2nd and very short, Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 35. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He's going to let it fly. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Austin. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost,